All right, guys, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. It's a Monday, and we got some news articles to break out. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos on my other YouTube channel and on my Rumble channel. I have a YouTube channel, Will Fix It, with an exclamation point, like Will, my name. And then on Rumble, I'm William Archibald, is one word. Anyhow, check this out. So, Gary Busey did some weird stuff, guys. And then we've got some LGBTQ stuff trying to go on in Texas again. They thought we forgot about that, so let's get back on top of that. Lots of really good articles. Let me get straight to this stuff, guys, and thank you guys for watching. And let me get my screen back here. We're gonna get back right here. Give me a minute here. Oh, there it is. Wow, there we are. We're back in the corner. Let's get a little. I'm too much. That's too much. There we go. All right. Now we can see everything. Let's check this out. We'll get to Gary Busey first. Let's get to the top of this article. So I'm going to bring out what he took out. Gary Busey was spotted sitting in a park with his pants down, smoking a cigar, a day after he was charged with groping a woman at a horror movie convention. There he is. He's like, guess what I'm going to do, guys? And they're like, what are you going to do? He's like, I know they're watching me on camera, so watch this. Hot out here today. He likes to feel the cold steel on the old bowling apparatus there. And he gets down. He pulls his britches down. This is the day after now. And then he's got he must have been good. It must have happened real fast because that's the end result right there. That's Gary Busey, guys. Ain't that something else? In a public park. And these guys, what it is, these celebrities, he was pretty big in the 80s and 90s and all. And at one time, he was a fit dude. He was always a skinny guy. He was kind of cut up a little bit and all. And then just over time, he was always a heavy drinker. And he got on some kind of weird regime of some kind of bunch of supplements and prescription stuff that he said was reversing his age. I remember him talking about, he had a show for a while there talking about it. Dude was crazy, man. And it's just him right there. So this ties in, okay? So we'll get away from this. All right. So in K through 12, teachers in Texas are urged to take an LGBTQIA. I am learning so many letters now. They're going to change the alphabet. They're going to change the alphabet, or better yet, like if you're a police officer and you got to call in somebody's tag, you used to use like Alpha, Delta, Apple, whatever, Zebra, Frank. It's going to be, if I say too many of those words, the algorithm will smash me in the face, but you see where I'm going with this. They'll call it in like, and that'd be the new way that they use the letterings to give it ownership. And the police will be arresting, of course, straight white males. But anyways, I'll digress on that. But this is what they're urging all the school, the students, not students, but the teachers to do, excuse me. And the teachers are going to be down for it because they're all about sitting on the rear end and not doing nothing. I'm not going to say all teachers are bad, but the way they've got the public schools set up, that's all they're attracting is that kind of awful people to be there. Because these people are not going to work hard. They do not want to find a real job. They do not want to actually put forth any effort in life. They want to figure out a way where they can make plenty of money to live in a little apartment, drink their lattes, and pretend like they're virtue signaling. Meanwhile, they're miserable, depressed, and can't figure out why. So they have to take a bunch of drugs, which just perpetuates the depression. And then after that, they do some weird stuff like what we see happening in these subways and all, okay? All right. Anyways, I get a little bit of a rant. But, when does a person know that they're a boy or girl? It's like just so many questions, and probably there's a couple of things to take place. This is what they want the teachers to look like. This is what they want the teachers to look like. They want to have the teachers dressed like this. They'll have a bralette on and be super hypersexualized. There's nothing normal about this. I thought that the hypersexualization of what's around them it's just. There's just no way that people can accept this unless they're twisted up here. And anyhow, Pelosi, her business linked to millions of PPP loans. And by the way, Paul Pelosi, and forgiven Paycheck Protection Program created to help small businesses survive the pandemic by doling out loans to help them retain employees. It's been a bonanza for companies linked to the rich, famous, and it really has. They've actually made a lot of money. This has made them money. Oh, look at that right there. Look, The spider sat down beside her. Okay, all right, let's see. What's this say? Oh, there's a piece of a mugshot. Yeah, anyways. Pennsylvania Democrat John Fetterman. Let's talk about this dude right here. This guy right here is nuts, man. He's so messed up from a stroke. Don't really know how that happened anyhow. He just had a stroke. Don't know anything about that. That is so ironic, but he is crazy. Look at this dude. He wants to legalize safe injection sites, legalize heroin, and also I'm pretty sure it'll be paid for by yours truly. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we get. I told you, get ready. It's rough.
I think it's important that we as a society have all the options on the table, including needle exchange, which is only technically legal in Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, and even safe injection sites that are being considered, like, say, in Philadelphia. I'll never forget the meeting that I had down at the DSCC where they, evaluate you and your campaign and your candidacy. And one of the things that I kept talking about was the opioid crisis. And they were just like, wait a second, what are you talking about? Like, you want to legalize heroin?
So, like, dude, if I'm not mistaken,
I think it's important
that this guy right here wants to legalize that because it'd make it a lot easier for him to get what he needs. I'm pretty sure he's like, man, it sure is getting hard to get some heroin around here. Maybe I should legalize it real quick. Think about that, guys. Allegedly. So, we're going to jump on some vehicles out here, but I just wanted to get this article out. I'm going to say that I'll be live at 11:30 on This Way Network. Me and Shannon, Shannon and I. My grandmother would be mad if I use that kind of like, you're not using the right grammar. She would jump all over me for like saying me and Shannon or me and that person. She'd say it's Shannon and I. Shannon from the Devoted Patriots, by the way. Y'all check him out on Devoted Patriots. Shannon at Devoted Patriots 2. That's his YouTube channel, and he does really good content if you want to check him out. And conservative content, and he's from Texas, and he's a cool dude, and he's just a regular Joe like me that's decided to take things into our hands so far as peacefully using our First Amendment right to talk and just talk a little bit. That's about it. We're just talking. And maybe engage conversation and get people's ideas kind of sparked a little bit. So if you want to check him out, man, he's a cool dude, and we do a lot of work together. We'll do streams together and all. Matter of fact, us YouTubers are kind of like, we have this thing where we kind of like, we want to stick together a little bit, look out for each other and help each other. Because our main goal is, none of this is to be famous, by the way. As you can tell, I'm just doing everything I can here to be famous. We're mostly just worried about America and what's happening and what we can do to try to help instead of just sit here and not do anything. So that's our main goal. So, by the way, Matt in Exile, dude's a cool dude. Matt in Exile. I don't know if you've seen him or not, but we do a lot of work together as well. And basically, like I say, we're just out here working, getting our voice out, and hoping that everybody can hear it and maybe spread this, content out, talk about it a little bit, get it, bring back the old days where people would sit around a little bit and kind of just strike up conversations, not punch each other or having a little bit of a difference of opinion. That's kind of where we're at. Now, the thing about it is like ideology is a really hard thing to overcome, especially when people really think they're right. Like, I think I'm right. But I mean, there's always a second opinion of that. So what we have to do is figure out what works and then go from there. Whatever works is what's right. Now, it's not whatever I think, it's what works. And so far, what I've seen work is some of the things that I think is right. What other people think is right isn't working. That's kind of where I'm going with the proof of who should be validated. Or better yet, maybe think twice about what we're saying, because it seems like what we're talking about seems to work, guys. Lefties out there that maybe watch this video, made it through the whole thing, you can think about it. It's like, I'm not here to like force anything down your throat, but let's just look and see what's working and what isn't. And after that, it's all a game. But you guys, lots of love. God is in control. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very, very much for tuning in, and we're going to try to work hard to save America. Everybody put down the drink and get it done. Yeah. All right. Bye.